Hey guys, it's Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. Welcome back for all my current subscribers and anybody that's new coming over to the channel. I just want to thank each and every one of you who have made donations to the channel or ordered personal readings. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. This is a Southern Sass production. For those of you who don't already know, I have partnered up with my best friend Amy. We've been best friends for 35 years, and we decided to go on a new endeavor to start a podcast, which is her dream of true crime junkie stuff. So she has a podcast called The Raven Knocks. I'm going to put the link on here so you guys can get to it. You can visit our website, southernsassproductions.com. To get links to all of our stuff, all of our updates, go see us on Facebook. We're on every platform. Check those out. You can find us on Buzzsprout. It's very fun. You can get the best of both worlds here. And if you happen to be interested in partnering up with Southern Sass Productions to get your creative spirit out, just let us know. I do offer personal readings. They're $35 right now. If you'd like one, let me know. The information will be in the About section and all that good stuff. My reading today is for Scorpio. I'm excited to come into your energy. I woke up this morning knowing I was going to do Scorpio, and I kept hearing a song. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that song because I can't get it out of my head. But it's by Corin. I think that's how you say it. Bailey Ray. She does a song that goes, "Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down." I can't sing it like she does. But Sapphire and Faded Jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're going to find yourself somewhere, somehow. And then it goes on to say, "Three little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely. Sipping tea in the bar by the roadside. Just relax. Don't you let those boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's all right. The more you stay the same, the more things seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? So girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and Faded Jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Go ahead, let your hair down. Just more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to. Put your records on." That song, I don't know why it has me so emotional today, but it does. So let's get into your reading and see what is going on for Scorpio. Now, I don't think it matters if you're a girl or you're a guy. The point about the thing is to go ahead and do the thing. Go ahead and go out there and do the thing. So maybe Scorpio's been holding themselves back. And sometimes we do that out of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of anything. But sometimes we stay boxed in when we have such a bigger journey to walk. And we keep ourselves small somehow. So we're going to pull some cards and see where that's at. Sometimes relationships hinder us in that way. So I'm anxious to see what this reading is about for our Scorpio collective. So let me get out of my emotions a little bit and try to balance myself just a moment for Scorpio. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. I don't often do this on camera, but I'm gonna hit this bell for a second. For those of you who have sensitive ears, I'm sorry, but I need to clear this energy. Thank you for your patience in that. All right, for Scorpio, spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. All right, at the bottom of this is the number 22 card. It breaks down to the number 4. It's the yin yang. That's going out in the far future. I feel like there's balance coming in, Scorpio. Be careful not to hold on too tight to things that don't serve you, because it's hard to balance if you hold on to one thing or another. The trick is to balance the light, the dark, the everything, just like the yin yang. There's a reason why that has a white with a dark dot and then the dark dot within the light. You know, we have to have both to balance in this world. In the recent past, you could have been all tied up. There could have been a lot of conflict in or around you. She can get out of that. That's just like the Eight of Swords, you know. Whether it's energetically or physically bound up somewhere in something that you just can't get out of, that's finally starting to subside. But in the moment, you may not feel victorious right now, because this victory card is coming in reverse. What that tells me, though, Scorpio, is that victory is on the table, because it wouldn't have even came out if it wasn't. However, victory, this feels like a feeling to me, like I don't feel victorious. And some of it could be rigidity. Fear keeps us from feeling victorious when victory is on the table. But how can you get there? That's the question. Going forward in the near future, hostilities are in the reverse. You may think that you have contention somewhere where there is no contention. There may be a release of hostilities. But this also could be a message that in order to gain balance, what we have to do is look deep within ourselves and see if there is something that we're holding on to. Remember I said the balance came with this. The number 4, sometimes holding on. Are we holding on to something from our past that makes us feel resentful, or sometimes even doubts that we can grow? The doubt itself can create an atmosphere where the growth isn't always going to be as big as we thought it would be, or sometimes our own expectations will put us in a position where we feel like we're not making progress when actually victory is on the table. That was a lot. Sometimes I don't know where things come from. Yes, I do. I'm guided. Okay, let's get some clarification for my Scorpio collective out there. Let's look at those song lyrics again. The part that says, just more than I could take, pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When are you going to realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to. This person in this song is feeling so uptight. That comes from fear. So put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Maybe some of you guys need to just go out and have a good time. You know? Work, work, work. Putting in all the stuff. Are you having a good time? Because things grow from a heart space, you know? When you're going out there letting your hair down. Because you've been tied up. And you don't feel victorious here. We got to release the things that keep us feeling hostile or stressed out or whatever that is to gain balance. Because balance is where growth comes from, you know? Show me this all tied up card. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Scorpio. The Fool. Girl, put your records on. Play me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Be the fool. Take the fool's journey. You know who that fool is? It goes forward. Or perhaps you already did. You decided to take the fool's journey. The fool doesn't think about it, they just do. And maybe you did. The problem that I see with this Fool is it's not over here in the advice section. It's in the past, but it went that way. For your information, since we're on camera, that way, if you're reading from left to right, is back to the past. So you took a fool's journey back toward the past when you were all tied up. And the truth is, the way out is forward. The lessons were learned in the past. But when we go forward into the future with our head turned in the rearview mirror, worried about everything and not letting our hair down, well, we're hanging on to things from the past. People that are hostile have hostilities inside of them, or maybe that hostile is too hostile of a word. But your advice up forward is to drop the things that create contention on the inside. What else do we need to know about this Fool from the past? The Ten of Wands. Okay, so just like a fool leaping forward, but there was something we were blinded to that contained a lesson that would complete a cycle. So at the halfway point, we were still stuck. Then we went back and started over. And here we are now trying to complete the cycle with our eyes blinded a little bit. What did we leave out back here? Sometimes we think that what we need to learn is going to come from the past. There are pieces of it that'll come from the past, but I promise you it's going to show up going forward. If there's something you missed, keep looking this way, because that way there will be another person, another experience, something that comes in as a reflection for you to help you learn from that instead of having to do all this over again. You don't have to. There's something new. Anything else from this tied up card? Communication. You may have communicated with someone about learning this lesson. You may have wanted to clear the air back here. That might be why you felt like you had to go back here. So let's get off that and let's look at the current. Why is this Victory card in reverse? Because it does come to a 10. It's completing a cycle. Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new tangible opportunity here. But I think due to something from the past, you're not recognizing it that way. But it's sitting right here. Victory is on the table right here. But you view it as not a victory. There's a King of Swords energy here in the reverse and a Nine of Swords in the reverse. So, interesting. Are you dealing with an air sign? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If it's a masculine air sign, if you're the Scorpio that doesn't feel victorious and you're dealing with an air sign masculine, he's not telling you the truth. And he don't care nothing about it. Like, he doesn't care about your new opportunity. He doesn't care if you become victorious or not. And I feel like that's a little bit of a side note. Let's see if we can get a little more about that. Why is that here? Yeah, that's painful. That's why you don't feel victorious. There's a feeling in the mind that there is no victory here. Even though the Ace of Pentacles is here, you feel like it's a false victory or that victory is not here, but it's right here on the table. Where's this victory going to come from here for Scorpio? Change. The Death card. Riding the Raven. You create your own victory here. You landed on the Ace. What does this Scorpio need to know about this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius masculine here? Ace of Swords. There's a truth here around that. And Ten of Swords. There is betrayal. Betrayal from what? Betrayal because there is a lack of self-confidence in this person, or it has something to do with a fire energy or a lack of passion. Something like that. There's no passion to build. The King of Wands in reverse is sexually manipulative. Fake. Manipulative in the mind. This is mind control. Sexual control. I don't even want to read that anymore, Scorpio. Let's talk about what can change. How can we turn this victory upright for Scorpio? If you're dealing with a masculine Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a masculine Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, if it's somebody that's embodying this energy where they're emotionally manipulative, sexually manipulative, get them off the table. There's no victory in that at all. Right here says the victory comes through transformation of yourself. The Ace of Pentacles, which is tangible, is here. And the decision's coming up with the Two of Swords. And you're going to have to choose. I feel like this is going to be this fall, where we're going to celebrate. We're going to come into the victory here. But the choice has to be made. And I say that it's the fall because look at the colors on this card. It's the Four of Wands. There's a feeling here that you can't do it by yourself. You can. You're waiting on your ships to come in here. It's going to call for patience. What does Scorpio need to do about this other energy over here? They're saying work on yourself. The Eight of Pentacles. There's more support. There's angelic support around you. With this energy over here, there's more than one person involved here. There's someone here giving to more than one person. And that's going to become painful if that direction is gone toward. So you're going to have to choose yourself over here and look deep. Put your records on. What's your favorite song? It's time to let your hair down. Quit worrying about this if you got that going on. Show me this hostilities card in the reverse for Scorpio. Either you need to put the message out there or you're going to get a message. It's going to be about manifestations. It could be from a Virgo or a Gemini. But manifesting the Eight of Swords. What do we need to know about that? What's been keeping... So we're manifesting something that's kept us stuck for a while. And that is defeating toxic energy, habits that we're not supposed to have, habits that hinder us from growth. And we're finally getting the much needed rest that we need. And we're going to cut back on passion messages that create a spark of passion in a direction that we don't want to go in. When we do that, we go toward the sun. That's Leo energy with the yin yang. And that's when things start moving faster. The truth comes in faster. The downloads, the thoughts come in faster. And then you begin to lean into things that provide more growth. You know, could be a Sagittarius in the midst too, or it's just finding the balance, the yin yang energy, the temperance energy, finding the balance and being patient. No longer feeling like you've lost out, like the victory isn't there. And finally things calm down with the Six of Swords here coming in. Now, further out, there may end up being a conflict. You may feel like you're really under the heat. But when this happens, you're going to be stronger because the Five of Cups is in reverse here. And then there's going to be somebody that comes rushing in that actually cares. The Knight of Cups comes in. And you can finally smell the flowers. Not the roses, but the daisies. Even though you might be blinded to it. You may not even see this coming, from what I can see. You're holding on to what you got, and you can't even see this coming, but it's the Two of Cups. Right here. Take it slow. Go within with the Hermit energy, Virgo energy here. There's things you can build on your own, and it will close out the toxic cycles that have been happening from the past. Your victory is there. Going way on forward, there may be a move in the midst. You may come upon a Cancerian, or that might be part of it, but you may be able to move faster a little forward. I don't know how much further that is because I can't put time on it, but my readings are timeless, so whenever you watch this, it should be coming into the energy for you. I'm doing this a little bit backwards. Let me look at these moon cards real fast. I want to see what the Moon Oracle has to say for Scorpio. A win-win outcome is forecast. See, you think the victory's not here, but it is here. The Libra scale's here with balance. It's just like this outcome that's verifying this yin-yang energy coming in, okay? There's a way to balance this. You've been in two minds. Balance is spirituality and practicality. So there's a time you need to put equal time into your spiritual growth, your healing time, the time for yourself, the time to work on relationships, and then you need to have a practical side that's balanced out. Make a schedule for working, things like that, to balance these things out. And effective communication is definitely key with that Gemini energy. And I saw Gemini coming in up here, and I saw that Capricorn energy in the reverse, which is really good. So let's get some advice here from the animal oracles and close this out. This is a long reading. Sometimes that happens for Scorpio. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Scorpio. It's time to begin meditating. You need to do it for the next week. Give it a try. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. You do. Just like the camel. He carries the water in his back through the desert. It supplies his nourishment for when he can't get to the water. And then the experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Did you know you're a healer, Scorpio? That's why you're the card of transformation. Sometimes you may feel like you hurt people, but we grow through pain. No pain, no gain. And sometimes that might be the case. But in the long run, you bring healing for people because it brings up the lessons that they need to learn. All right. Scorpio, that is your read. I hope that it helps someone out there. Please leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. And make sure you go and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Go check out our webpage at southernsassproductions.com. And make sure you check out the Raven Knox if you are a true crime junkie. And until next time, Scorpio, much love and light to you and yours. Mwah.